Ahead of the Maharashtra polls, the AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has launched a fresh attack at the BJP. During the recent rally in Aurangabad, he slammed Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis over his vote jihad remarks, and he said that the BJP's ideological ancestors wrote love letters to the British instead of fighting them. He added that his own ancestors had taught people how to fight the British. He asked whether remarks like love jihad and dharm yudh are not a violation of the code of conduct.
तुम बार बार जिहाद जिहाद बोलते सुनो फडणवीस, तुम्हारा हीरो जेल में बैठकर अंग्रेजों को लव लेटर लिख रहा था। हमारे उलमाए किराम माल्टा की जेल में और जेल के मैदान में मौलाना हुसैन अहमद मदनी, मौलाना महमूद अल हसन अंग्रेजों के सामने झुके नहीं, सीना तान कर खड़े हो गए। सुनो फडणवीस, अल्लामा फजल कैराबादी काला पानी की जेल में थे। अल्लामा फजल कैराबादी ने अंग्रेजों से कोई सौदा नहीं किया। सुनो फडणवीस, 1820 के बाद इस मुल्क की आजादी की लड़ाई में सबसे पहला फतवा किसने दिया? हमारे मदरसों के जिम्मेदारों ने दिया, जिहाद का फतवा दिया। फडणवीस, जब तुम्हारे बुजुर्ग नहीं थे, अंग्रेजों से लड़ने का तरीका हमने देश को सिखाया। हमने बताया कैसे अंग्रेजों को भगाया जा सकता है। तारीख गवाह है कि दिल्ली की जामा मस्जिद से लेकर वो जो पंजाब का पाकिस्तान का बॉर्डर है मौजूदा, उन झाड़ों और पेड़ों पर हमारे उलमाए किराम की लाशें फख्र से लटक रही थी। वो लटक तो रही थी मगर पुकार पुकार कर पैगाम दे रही थी तुम जैसे फडणवीस लोगों को कि देखो, इस देश से हमने मोहब्बत की और इस देश को आजाद कराने के लिए हमने अपना सब कुछ कुर्बान कर दिया।
My colleague Nilesh joins us on the broadcast with the details. Nilesh, Devendra Fadnavis had spoken about vote jihad as he said that there was a Muslim consolidation behind the Maha Vikas Aghadi. Now Owaisi has responded to that and he says that it was his ancestors who showed how to fight the British.
Absolutely, and this comes after Devendra Fadnavis has been hitting out with the term of vote jihad, and recently he spoke about how the vote jihad should be countered with the dharm yudh. And Owaisi just yesterday while speaking mentions that how Devendra Fadnavis and his alliance partners are somewhat doing a politics of appeasement, and it is something, this vote jihad concept is something that they develop overnight just looking at the elections, because at various occasions, various terms have been coined by BJP and its leader. And while speaking, not just Devendra Fadnavis, but even Savarkar also happens to be the target of Asaduddin Owaisi, where he goes on stating that how people who share ideology of Devendra Fadnavis since British ages have been writing letters to British. It is the Muslim, the patriot Muslim of our country who has fought Britishers and given us independence. So people should not be influenced by Devendra Fadnavis and his ideology. So a straight and direct attack upon to Devendra Fadnavis. Asaduddin Owaisi goes on stating that how Fadnavis with the being afraid of losing the elections is using all of these tactics just to influence people. These same individuals who have been speaking of fake narrative are busy spreading fake narratives. So entering the Maharashtra Maha Battle arena, Asaduddin Owaisi launching a straight attack onto Devendra Fadnavis. How will it shape the upcoming election? Because it is nearly 10 days left as of now when the people of Maharashtra will be reaching out to poll booths and will be casting their votes. And it becomes a very significant election because after the breaking of Shiv Sena as well as NCP, this happens to be the first assembly elections, and every party, every leader is all ready for the Maha battle, and every approach is being utilized just ahead of the election to garner and gather maximum number of votes.
Okay, so the war of words has only escalated. Nilesh, stay with us. We have breaking updates now coming in. The Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has issued a statement and he has slammed Asaduddin Owaisi. So after the response of Asaduddin Owaisi, we have a counter coming in from Devendra Fadnavis, and he says he does not expect anything better from the descendants of Razakars who tortured the people of Maharashtra.
ऐसा है, ये रजाकारों के वंशज है, जिन रजाकारों ने हमारे तमाम मराठवाड़ा के लोगों पर अत्याचार किए, जमीनें लूटी, जिन्होंने हमारी महिलाओं की अस्मत को लूटने का प्रयास किया, हमारे परिवारों को तहस नहस किया, ये उनके वारिस है। ये किस मुंह से हमसे बात करेंगे? ऐसा है, ये रजाकारों के वंशज है, जिन रजाकारों ने हमारे तमाम मराठवाड़ा के लोगों पर अत्याचार किए, जमीनें लूटी, जिन्होंने हमारी महिलाओं की अस्मत को लूटने का प्रयास किया, हमारे परिवारों को तहस नहस किया, ये उनके वारिस है। ये किस मुंह से हमसे बात करेंगे?
So if Owaisi spoke about mercy petitions to the British, the response that has come in from Fadnavis says that Owaisi and those who are the descendants of Razakars, we can't expect better from them. These are people who have tortured the people of Marathwad. Stay with us. We have Shehzad Poonawala also joining us on the broadcast. Shehzad, Devendra Fadnavis responding to Owaisi after he spoke about mercy petitions to the British. Devendra Fadnavis calling Owaisi the descendant of Razakars.
ओवैसी शुड रियलाइज कि हम तो वफादार है, पर इनके पूर्वज वो रजाकार है जिन्होंने भारत के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान के लिए जिहाद किया था और सरदार पटेल ने इनको खदेड़ा था। रजाकार तो पाकिस्तान भाग गए, उनके कुछ वंशज ओवैसी टाइप के वंशज इधर रह गए जो आज भी जिन्ना की मानसिकता पे चलते हैं। और ओवैसी की पार्टी इत्तेहादुल मुस्लिमीन बोलती है, मुसलमानों को एक करो की बात करती है, पर जब हम भारतीयों को एक करने की बात करते हैं तो ओवैसी मियाँ के पेट में दर्द होता है। इसी से पता चलता है कि ये नियो जिन्ना है, ये जिन्ना का वंशज है, ये रजाकार का वंशज है।
Okay, all right, Shehzad, thank you for joining us. The war of words only escalating, Nilesh. The BJP calling Owaisi of the Jinnah mindset. Devendra Fadnavis saying these are descendants of Razakars.
Well, absolutely. As Owaisi goes into history and speaks about how Savarkar has been writing letters to Britishers, it is again countered by Devendra Fadnavis, the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, stating that how Owaisi's ideology is very much influenced by the Razakars, who happens to be an Islamic political party during the British era and were responsible to control the princely states of Hyderabad. Fadnavis states that how these individuals, the same ideology is the one that has been ruling our country in a very negative manner and has been harming our culture. So Devendra Fadnavis is still sticking to the word jihad term, its concept, its ideology, and just yesterday while in a program he goes on stating that how all of these word jihad should be countered with a dharma yudh. So that is a call for unity by Devendra Fadnavis, and it also becomes significant with the recent slogans that is being raised into the state of Maharashtra of Ek hai to nek hai and Ek hai to safe hai, which was addressed by PM Modi himself. So a lot of is going on in the state of Maharashtra when it comes to war of words. New rhetorics are finding space just ahead of the assembly elections. What we are expecting is that just within few days we might be able to hear some new rhetorics, but how deep will its impact will be, it will be seen on 23rd of November, because as of now what we are understanding and what political pundits are explaining, that it is just merely a test match which is happening just ahead of 20th November, but the World Cup, the final, will be seen after 23rd of November when the real politics of Maharashtra will be seen or put forth before the voters. Because when it comes to Maharashtra, it is not just a climax or a pre-climax, but it is also a post-climax.